When I first started the company, most of the other lads on the shop floor were members, and asked us if I'd like to be a member, and I thought it was a good idea at the time.
The reason I joined GMB is because I spoke to other members about the support and advice I've received, and I thought it would be beneficial to myself.
I joined the GMB because at Sellafield where I work, the unions are very highly recommended, and the GMB have over 99% membership there.
Generally for support, and whether offer good legal advice whether you're in or out of work, and so I can have my say in the workplace.
I thought I might need support in the workplace, and I thought good idea was to have a union behind us, so get legal advice, get job support.
I joined the GMB because the majority of my work colleagues are either members or active within the union, and I saw the benefits such as the right to representation at work.
I decided to join the GMB because when I started everyone was a member at Nestle, so I was asked if I wanted to join, and I thought that it would be best if I did.
Yeah, as a young person starting work in a call centre, I found the union invaluable. They really helped us kind of feel comfortable and supportive, especially as a young person in a new job.
When I started working, I got put on a lot of courses. I've done a lot of courses to do health and safety and stuff like that. So
Times, and I felt like I could rely on them and someone to fall back to answer a lot of questions that I couldn't do myself.
I was actually sacked at the time I didn't think it was right, and I got the union involved, and they basically got my job back for us.
My best experience is regional young members, after meeting young shop stewards and other young members and seeing how enthused they are and passionate about young members in their workplaces. It made me want to come back to my employer and give them the high level of representation that those other young members in different employers get.
When I started at Nestle, I've always been interested in the health and safety aspects of work, so I asked about it. They said they could put us on a course, which I got put on to do, and that's how I became involved in that.
I thought it was important to become active in the GMB simply because I believed in what they stood for, and as I got to know people in the GMB, I decided that the guys were really looking out for what people's best interests were.
After the GMB helped me through a difficult time at work, I wanted to help other members through their difficult time at work and to get the best from their employer.
Yeah, I received a lot of help and guidance from my union rep. He helped us through a lot of unsettling times, and I felt like I could rely on them and someone to fall back to answer a lot of questions that I couldn't do myself.
Opportunity came up on my shift because somebody left, so to become a shop steward and safety rep, so I decided, with a bit of help from my dad, a bit of support, why not? I might as well give it a go and see if I can help people on my shift and in my workplace.
I think it could be more relevant to me just to really get more involved with the union. I feel as going forward I'm going to be part of the young members, so I think things like Facebook and Twitter, MySpace, social networks.
The union could be more relevant by social networking, Facebook and Twitter, so people know what's going on. A lot of the time I don't think events aren't broadcasted well enough. People don't really understand how much they could be involved. So I think going down that route, just more information basically.
A bit more information, like newsletters and things. I don't seem to get a great deal, or hear a great deal about the union.
I think that if we had some more social outings and stuff like that, where I could go and meet different union members and stuff, young union members, just outside of work,
Members could receive more frequent updates about the social aspects of the union.
I want young members to get within the trade union movement. Young people trust trade union officials more than any other person, such as managers, other employees, and only 8% make up trade union membership. So I want to get young members involved. I think through regular meetings, events and social activities we can engage our young members and initiate open discussions with our young members, so we can talk about what they think of their workplaces and what they want from the GMB.
Should have a bit more relevant information for the younger generation, maybe newsletters or trips out somewhere.
GMB could be more proactive in engaging with young people by asking their views and what realistically want from life and what the future aspects are.
The GMB need to kind of continue to what they're doing, keep on speaking to the young members, say exactly what they want, and really push forward for their beliefs. And
I think if they had more young reps, so we've got more people to associate with.
Just making themselves a little bit more known in the workplace. Just they always come around and talk to the GMB members or the union reps and stuff like that. They're always coming around and making themselves known, so just keep that up, you know.
I think young members should be part of a union. They're most vulnerable in the workplace. They'll have issues like equality, discrimination, low pay, poor career progression. They'll also be on short-term contracts, and the GMB want to improve career progression, job security, pay for young members.
Because it's very helpful in the workplace. They can help you a lot with problems in work, or if there's terms and conditions at your workplace. If you don't agree with them, you can go and see them. They can represent you.
I think it's to safeguard the jobs and for impartial advice as well.
Really for the same reasons I did, for the advice, support and guidance, and to be part of an ever-growing support network.
I think it's a good idea for young people to join because firstly their health, their safety and their welfare, also the benefits of the union. If anything happens to you outside of work, you can always rely on them as well.
I think everyone should join the union. I think young or old, but especially for young people, just the extra support. They haven't had the experiences that other people have had, and the GMB can really give them that support.
If the unions don't appeal to young people and young members, then the future doesn't look bright. With specialised training, then young members could be more involved in the future, have more of a responsible role.
I believe that trade unionism will continue, and it must. There will always be contention between employer and employee. We've seen trade unions develop significantly over the last decade with the introduction of union learning, which is a benefit to the unions helping their members.
Growing, helping more people and more people joining the union, helping each other.
Hopefully picking more and more members, hopefully obviously getting more younger people involved.
Going forward, recruiting new members, which ultimately will impact on the power that the union have in the workplace.
I think it's going to expand, it's going to get bigger and it's going to get better.
To grow, to expand, to become more supportive, to take an even bigger role.